Hi Aries, this is your December 4th through December 10th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love coming towards you. In the second spread, we'll check in with those of you who are already married or in a relationship. Then I'll do the love from the past. Spread after that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And then we'll wrap things up with what you're not expecting to happen this week's spread. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week. We have the Page of Cups clarified by the King of Wands. We have the Emperor. We have the Eight of Wands clarified by the Devil. In the potential outcome, we have Strength with the Chariot and the Star. And we also have the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow fire sign, another Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have Capricorn, Cancer, and Aquarius on the table. Well, Aries, this week you're going to be tested. We're going to find out how quickly you are, how easy you are to get up and go. Because you've got an invitation coming your way, and it has something to do with travel. You know, I do see 2 fastest cards on the table. 2 fastest cards in the deck are on the table. The Eight of Wands clarified by the Devil, that Eight of Wands is one of them, and the Chariot, the card in the middle of the potential outcome, is the other one. The 2 fastest cards. Right? Yeah, we start with that Page of Cups all the way to your left, and it's clarified by the King of Wands. You are not the King of Wands, you're the Emperor. The next card over, that's your major arcana card. But the King of Wands is the person who is going to be approaching you or reaching out to you or inviting you. Alright, so the King of Wands could be a fellow fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or somebody with a lot of fire in their chart. If they're not a fire sign, they could be like a leader, somebody who is easy to get up and go, right? Somebody who is with an initiative. The Page of Cups, yeah, they're gonna either ask you out on a date or approach you if you're already socializing, if you're already somewhere out with friends, or perhaps you are, if this person is a Sagittarius, perhaps it's their birthday that's coming up. We're right in the middle of a Sagittarius birthday season. It could be if you're already invited to go to a Sagittarius birthday party. It could be the birthday boy or the birthday girl, right? Or somebody at that party. If they're not a Sagittarius, there still could be some kind of an event coming up, right? Because I know we have a lot of holiday parties in December, at least here in the United States. Okay? And then the next card I came out, that would be you, the Emperor. Alright? And it's always a good sign to have your own major arcana card in your own reading. Then we have the Eight of Wands clarified by the Devil. So this is where a decision comes in. I'm not exactly sure how exactly it's going to play out, and I always tell people don't go anywhere with strangers. Alright, so perhaps for some of you it's not really a stranger, or you may go on a couple of dates after that event. But if you already know this person, they could offer you to go somewhere. I see you going somewhere. At some point there's going to be a trip. I don't know if it's going to be like a long distance trip or just go somewhere close by. I don't know. But the Eight of Wands together with the Chariot, definitely a trip coming up, right? The Eight of Wands is also Cupid's arrows card. It's a card of communication, a lot of communication, back and forth communication. The Devil clarifying it. Could be a Capricorn you're dealing with. But the Devil, in this case, the Devil is not a bad card. No. The Devil could go either way. It could be something toxic, like attachment and other not so positive things. But the Devil could also be this unnatural pull you may feel towards this person. The Devil could be a card of temptation. Right? Temptation doesn't have to be negative. Alright? And it could be a card of lust. We have the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. I think that at some point you will have to make a decision, yay or nay, right? The Ace of Swords is, this card actually often does come through as the word yes, alright? The Ace of Swords is a card of clarity. The Ace of Swords is a card of a new beginning, brand spanking new beginning, alright? And in the potential outcome we have Strength with the Chariot and the Star. Strength could be a Leo, the Star could be Cancer, the Chariot could be a Cancer, the Star could be an Aquarius. But what I noticed right away is that every single card in the potential outcome is a major arcana card. Every single one of them, right? Strength could be a card of pure, raw passion. Kind of similar to the Devil in this particular case. Alright, then the Strength could be a card of having courage to do something. Strength could also be a card of loyalty. That's actually one This interpretation is my favorite one, loyalty. The Chariot, if it's not Cancer you're dealing with, then it's a card of victory, success. It's one of the fastest cards in the deck. It's a card of a triumph. It's a card of moving forward and not looking back. For some of you, it could be relocation together with this person. The star right next to the deck could be an Aquarius, but the star is also a card of a wish come true. Something people usually wish for or hope for a very long time. Okay? And it kind of feels like, perhaps you don't know everything about this person, and there's just so much potential with this person. All you have to do is say yes with that Ace of Swords. All right. Yeah, definitely a trip, but then amazing, even magical things are happening after that. I think they're hiding something here. They could be like a millionaire or billionaire, but you don't know about it. They may have something else, or they're, I don't know. You can ask them. It almost feels like once the two of you get together, there's so much more with this person that you don't know about. So much, hence all these three major arcana cards in the potential outcome, with one of them being a wish come true with the star card. All right, so get back to me. Let me know what wishes they're gonna grant to you. All right, but this looks awesome. Really happy for you. Congratulations. Aries, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the 10 of Wands clarified by the 6 of Swords. We have Temperance, the Ace of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. The best way I can interpret this is this week, some kind of a rough patch or a test will be over. Okay? And it almost feels like your connection will only get better, will only get stronger after this. I don't know if this is something you're already going through or will be going through at some point during the week, but stay patient, be patient. I think that's the word of the week. As a matter of fact, Temperance right there in the middle is the only major arcana card, and one way to interpret Temperance is it's patience, right? We start with the 10 of Wands, clarified by the 6 of Swords. The 10 of Wands is a card of a burden. It's a card of something that's tough, rough, some kind of a hoop to jump through, some kind of an obstacle. I don't know what it is. It could be different for all of you. There's millions of you out there. But the good news, I guess, like I said, it's about to be over. The 6 of Swords, clarifying it is a card of a rough patch being over. For some of you, you could be relocating. Perhaps this whole relocation is a big burden for you, and you're just getting tired of it, right? But yeah, with the 6 of Swords, things are about to get better. The Ace of Pentacles right next to the deck is a golden opportunity, and I think this is just an overall, right? This test was this burden, this obstacle, this hoop to jump through was something that's about to make it even better for you. The Ace of Pentacles is a golden opportunity, so this test, this thing that's happening or about to happen, is actually a golden opportunity for your connection, for your relationship or marriage to solidify, I guess, to get stronger, right? Because we're not in each other's lives just for the happy moments. We're in each other's lives for tough periods, tough times. Right? The 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, it is a card of a rock-solid commitment to marriage. So I think whatever you have going, even if you're just in a relationship, it will get stronger. If you're already married, it will still get stronger. For some of you, you could be purchasing a new home and relocating, like I said earlier. And perhaps this whole thing is a burden. But yeah, looks good. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Aries, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the 9 of Wands clarified by the 5 of Wands. We have the 2 of Swords clarified by the 9 of Swords. Then we have the 5 of Pentacles clarified by the 7 of Wands. And we also have the 5 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Every single card on the table is a minor arcana card. The only reason why I clarified the original 3 cards that came out was I wanted to see a court card to give you an idea of who could be coming back. We have 0 court cards. But those clarifiers, they're kind of like confirmations that you're not taking either this particular person back or anybody. There's 0 love on the table. There's only suffering, there's only drama, there's only feeling stabbed in the back, there's only feeling like a wounded warrior. There's regret, grief, like no love, zero. So whatever their zodiac sign is, or perhaps you got more than one person coming back to you, you're not taking anybody back from the past. No, I don't see that. All right, cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Aries. This week we have the Three of Wands clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. We have the High Priestess, the Page of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Well, it's a good spread, Aries. But this week you'll have to make up your mind about something, and it's going to be like a final decision. After that, there's no turning back. Okay, and you'll have to communicate it to someone. Once you've made up your mind, you'll have to communicate it to someone. We got a couple of threes here, right? The Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, it's a card of collaboration, cooperation. This is usually a card of when a group of people get together and do something together, so it often comes through as a workplace environment, business place environment, some kind of a collaboration, right? Then the Three of Wands, the first card that came out, is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision, and after that there is usually no turning back. So this decision is final. It has something to do with the Knight of Pentacles, clarifying it. The Knight of Pentacles is a really good card. This is one of those cards you actually want to have when it comes to work, business, and finances, right? It's a card of like a job offer. It could be literally money, something long-term, something stable, all right? So you have to make up your mind about that. And like I said, it could be an investment or a job. Perhaps you're thinking about reinvesting, right? Or perhaps you're going to get paid, right, this week. And it could be like a year-end bonus or something like that. I don't know. Or if you got a job offer, you have to make up your mind, do you want to take the job, accept the job or not? The High Priestess in the middle. It could be a card of a secret. Perhaps they are asking you not to make it public, not make it official for whatever reason. But at the same time, the High Priestess is also a card of intuition. So your decision in part will be based on your intuition. The Page of Swords right next to the deck. Since this is the last card that came out, I think this is you communicating your decision. This is you, calling somebody or emailing somebody or what have you, letting them know what you've decided. But this is not a bad spread. I don't think I don't see anything being in jeopardy or anything like that. It's just that you will have time to think about it, but this week you will have to make up your mind. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Aries. We have the Lovers, clarified by the Knight of Cups. We have the Emperor. Then we have the Two of Cups, clarified by the Ace of Swords and the King of Wands. And we also have the Tower on the bottom of the deck. This is pretty much a repeat of the first spread. So we're basically back to where we started with the first spread, right? You see that King of Wands right next to the deck? It's the second clarifier of the Two of Cups. All right. With the Tower on the bottom of the deck, the Tower is when something happens unexpectedly in this particular case. So you will have to make a choice. You'll have to make a decision. Okay. The Emperor, the third card from the left, that's you. All right. The Lovers, the first card that came out is clarified by the Knight of Cups. The Lovers could be a Gemini or Leo, but the Lovers is a card of a choice. That's one way to interpret the Lovers, the choice. All right. I don't know if you're going to be choosing between two people. Most likely you're choosing to jump in with this King of Wands, right? The Lovers is clarified by the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is the most romantic, the most loving knight out of all four knights. So it's all about love. So it could be love at first sight for some of you. And the Two of Cups to the right from the Emperor is a card of a soulmate connection, right? It's a card of unconditional love. There are two people in the Two of Cups. I think that's you and this King of Wands. And the Two of Cups is clarified by the Ace of Swords. We saw the Ace of Swords in the first spread. This is you having to say yes, that is if you choose to. And the King of Wands, again, clarifying that, is the same person as we saw in the first spread. This is you having to say yes to this King of Wands. Again, that is if you want to. All right, but that's what you're not expecting. And that's what I kind of felt during the first spread. Remember I said you'll be tested as to how easy you are to get up and go. So that's kind of similar. I think it's going to it could take you by surprise. This could be something unexpected. All of a sudden, you have to make this decision. You have to make a choice. All right, but this looks promising. It really does. By the way, the Lover's card is not only a card of a choice. It's not only a Gemini card. It's also a card of the lover of your life. You know, it could be. So this King of Wands could turn out to be the lover of your life. All right, so yeah, that's what I have for you for this reading for this week. Aries, if this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Aries, have an amazing week.